Hey, what's up, everybody? Ralph here. So today's topic, I wanted to talk to you guys about how to improve your financial literacy. All right. So if you're someone that's struggling with money, you have a job, and at the end of the month that you find yourself not having money after all bills are paid, it's probably due to lack of how you manage your money. So a good way, if you're someone that's looking to build wealth, or try to save up for retirement, it's important to understand, have a little bit of literacy when it comes to managing your money, how to use money, how to make it work for you. Just a basic understanding of how money works. So I'm just going to give you a few tips on how to improve your financial literacy and ways that help me even today. So one of the first way to do is talk about money. Right? I know it's kind of taboo to talk about money. Your parents probably told you that you shouldn't talk about money, that money's a bad thing, or it's evil and you shouldn't discuss it. But my thing is, how are you going to understand money if you don't talk about it? Right? That's the best way to learn about it. It's important because money affects all of our lives, right? We have to pay bills. We have, family to feed. We have, kids, wives, spouses that we got to take care of. Money affects our daily life every day. So in order to understand money, it's important to talk about it. And if you can find people to talk about it, whether it's your family, most importantly, that's the first people you should think about talking about it. But if they don't want to talk to you about it, find some friends. If you have any friends to talk about it, talk to yourself, right? I mean, it sounds a little crazy, but you know what? Just, you're the best person to listen to, right? But no, seriously though, like, find people to talk about, whether it's online, social media, like, find people to get around people that talk about money. Because if you can be around people that are talking about money, it can help you make money. You want to be around people that are talking about things that you want to get better at. If you want to be a person that's good with, any aspect of your life, you want to be around people that are also doing it. That's how you get better. You can have people that can critique you and figure out ways on how you can improve upon yourself. So I think we have to get away from this mentality of being afraid of talking about money. All right, so if you can get around people that are also talking about money, don't be afraid to talk about it, right? I know there might be some friends or people that are around you that may not like it. Not to say that don't be around them, but you want to make sure if understanding how to make money is important to you, then you need to be around people that are also trying to make money. Right? So don't be afraid to talk about money, because it's important. It's a necessity in our life. Obviously, you don't want it to be something that controls you, or be the most important thing in your life. But it's obviously something that we need. And obviously, as we get older, our ability to make money, it decreases over time. So you want to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success in the future. All right. Second, you want to make sure you identify sources of information that may be unreliable. All right, so what do I mean by that? Obviously, like, we have the internet, so there's when it comes to understanding money, there's so many things like advertising, affiliate relationships. Then you have these money making gurus that they can say they can get your return, a large return in X amount of months. But you want to make sure you vet the information that you're talking about, because if you go on blog sites or you go on the news, especially when they're talking about stocks or they're talking about investments, they make all these claims that they can, that you should invest in certain things. But in reality, they're doing these things because they're trying to make money off you, right? So let's say somebody's like trying to get you to invest in a stock, right? Oh, you should invest in this stock. What they're really trying to do is get you to invest with their brokerage account, right? So they can get a commission off that, right? So they don't really have your best interest at heart. Even if you go to blog sites where they say, oh, get this credit card. Yeah, I mean, obviously getting a credit card, if done right, you can use it to your advantage, but you want to be careful. Like, do they have your best interest at heart? They just probably want you to get that credit card because they want to get a commission off of you. So they want to make money off you, especially when you go to these blog sites. Like, there's so much advertising, and then people say, oh, click on this link. Someone that's made money in affiliate marketing, you make money if somebody clicks on a link. Like, if you as a customer go on my website, you click a link and you make a purchase, I get a commission off of that. That's how affiliate marketing works. So you have to be really careful about where you're getting this information from. You want to know if these people have your best interest at heart. So you want to basically obviously follow people that you can trust, that's giving you information, that are looking out for your best interest. So definitely be careful with the information that you're getting that you're getting your information from, blog sites, news channels. So you want to make sure that you be careful with that, right? The third thing is overcoming imaginary and real hurdles. So what do I mean by this is, and it's mental hurdles. So basically overcoming real or imaginary mental hurdles. So what do I mean by this, right? Like, it's easy for us, like when we come to trying to make money, a lot of people complain about, oh, no one taught me this. As you know, I was younger, like I didn't learn this in school. That's what we all taught. When it comes to gaining financial literacy, we always complain about how, oh, no one taught us this. Our parents didn't teach us this. The school didn't teach us that. And although that is true, these are mental hurdles you want to overcome, because when it comes down to it, yes, you didn't learn these things as you're young, but as you get older, the information is available to you. So it's up to you to get this information. So one way you want to how to overcome these mental hurdles is, first and foremost, be accountable. Right? Regardless of what's happening in your life, maybe somebody stole you try to invest in a property or something. You want to invest in something and somebody took your money. All right? Yes, someone took your money, but you should have did a better job vetting that person, right? So I like to be the person that's always holding myself accountable, because this is something I can control. Holding myself accountable, the things that I do with my life is something I can control. I can't control external sources, right? So you want to always make sure you hold yourself accountable, because you're the only person that can do that. Right? Unless you have other people holding you accountable, but the main person, you always want to hold yourself accountable and not start blaming other reasons for why you are where you are financially, right? If you want to change the way, change your financial situation, is up to you. The amount of work and effort you put into it. All right. So first and foremost, you always want to make sure you hold yourself accountable, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what information that you're getting. You need to hold yourself accountable and make sure you're doing the things necessary to make sure you're putting yourself in a position to be financially successful. All right. Another way to overcome these mental hurdles is develop good financial habits. All right. Now, obviously, we all know that you want to make sure, if you want to, having money is about managing money is about spending less than you make. All right. You want to make sure you're not consuming goods that don't have any impact in your life. Obviously, you want to make sure you pay for the necessary things like utilities, mortgage, rent, groceries. These are things that you actually need, all right? So you want to make sure you're budgeting, making sure that you know exactly where your money goes. Make sure you're allocating your resource correctly. So you want to develop good financial habits. One thing, obviously, that I've talked about that helped me, gain a little financial literacy is playing the game, the board game Cash Flow 101 by Robert Kiyosaki. That game changed my really developed my mindset when it comes to managing money, right? It told me anything about incomes, assets, liabilities. These are things that I didn't have a good grasp of, but when I play that game, you apply it, you're like, okay, this is how you're supposed to manage your money, right? So you need to understand that you need to spend less than you make. You want to make sure that you're spending your money on things that you need, that's going to actually benefit you, in the long run. You want to make sure you know exactly where your money goes. That's where a budget comes in. So you want to make sure you're developing good financial habits, and information is out there. You can go read a book. There's the internet. Obviously, you want to make sure you're careful with what information you're reading. But the information is there. Read a book. Get the Cash Flow board game. That's a great tool. You want to make sure you're doing the right things in order to develop your financial literacy. Okay, so these are all things that you can control. All right? If you're gonna take the initiative, if you really want to be successful when it comes to managing money, then you really need to make sure that you're putting yourself in a position to do so. Okay, so you want to make sure talking about money, all right, making sure you're identifying sources that may be unreliable. So you want to make sure you're vetting the information that you're getting, and also overcoming real and imaginary mental hurdles. Okay, so you don't want to make sure you're blaming other people for why you're struggling with money. That's on you. I don't care what happened, what situation you got yourself into. You are the person that controls how your life is going to be, all right? Regardless of what's going on out there, you control that, all right? So make sure to put yourself in a position to be successful, all right? Read books, play board games that help you with financial literacy, listen to people that are credible, that you trust, that understand how money works, all right? So these are some of the things that help me, and hopefully, you can take some of these things and apply it to your life, okay? So that's all I got for today. Hopefully this helped you out. If you have any questions, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and share with people that might benefit from this, all right? So you guys take care, have a good one, all right?